If you love stories that take you into strange worlds full of secrets, get ready for this journey. The story of a young girl who dared to break all the rules just to search for freedom. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our latest recaps. The story begins in Brooklyn, New York. From the outside, it looks normal, but inside lies a very different world, the Hasidic Jewish ultra-Orthodox community. A completely closed society with strict rules for everything: clothes, food, marriage, and daily life. Anyone who steps outside these rules is considered lost or rebellious. And inside this world, we meet Esti, a young girl who, since childhood, felt out of place. Other girls her age accepted the rules easily, but Esti always wondered, why do I have to live like this? Why can't I live my life my own way? As she grew up and reached marriage age, her family arranged a wedding for her with a young man named Yankee. From the outside, he seemed kind, but he was deeply traditional, raised to believe marriage was a duty, that a woman's role was to serve her husband and have many children. From the very first day, Esti felt trapped. No emotions, no real love, just rules. Even their private life was filled with strict religious instructions dictated by community leaders. And the pressure grew heavier when she was expected to have children right away. But inside her, there was a dream of freedom. To hear music, to learn, to laugh freely, to just be herself without judgment. One day, she makes the hardest choice of her life. She runs away. She leaves everything behind and escapes to Berlin, Germany, the same place her mother had once fled to. For Esti, this was a chance for a new beginning, far away from the prison she grew up in. When she arrives in Berlin, everything feels overwhelming. A huge city, people dressed differently, freedom in every corner. For the first time in her life, she breathes freedom. But at the same time, she feels lost. No money, no one to help her, no idea where to start. By chance, she meets a group of young musicians, some German, some Israeli, some Russian, each from different backgrounds, all living a life full of art and freedom. At first, they didn't understand who she was or why she acted so strangely, but they saw on her someone who desperately needed a chance. Esti tried to fit in. At first, she felt like a complete outsider. Her clothes were different, her way of speaking, even her laughter. But little by little, she opened up and they welcomed her. The one thing that truly impressed them, her talent for singing. Her voice was full of emotion, as if she was pouring her entire life into every note. But her past wasn't done with her. Back in Brooklyn, when they discovered she had escaped, chaos erupted. Yankee, humiliated in front of his family, decided to fly to Berlin to bring her back. With him came his cousin Moishe, the complete opposite of Yankee. Moishe was harsh, violent, deeply strict. To him, women were property, and Esti had to be punished for rebelling. Together, they arrived in Berlin and started searching for her. Yankee hoped to win her back with love. "Come home, I'll change, I'll be a better husband." But Moishe wanted to drag her back by force. "She belongs to you, those are the rules." Meanwhile, Esti was struggling to stand on her own feet. She found a small job, began attending rehearsals with the musicians, but every step was hard. A new language, little money, and the constant fear that they would find her. And eventually, the confrontation came. Yankee found her and tried to talk. The scene between them was one of the most emotional moments of the series. He begged her to return, promising to change, to start fresh. For a moment, she seemed touched. But quickly, she remembered. Their life together was a prison. To him and his family, she was nothing more than a means to bear children and continue tradition. She refused to go back. She chose to face her future alone. And in a powerful moment, she walked into an important audition. Standing before the judges, she sang with her whole heart. It wasn't just a song, it was a declaration of freedom. Her way of telling the world, "I exist. This is my life, and I will never go back." That moment became the turning point. Esti proved to herself she was strong enough that she could start over even if the road ahead was difficult. And that's how Esti's story ends in Unorthodox, the girl who broke free from her chains and found her own freedom. The series is short but filled with powerful emotions and a message of courage and independence. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more recaps coming soon.